Hello, this is Jacqueline with Creative Paper Crafting with Jackie. I hope you're having a great Sunday. And this is the image that we're going to work on. It is Justin with car. Such a cute image. Oh my goodness, I am sideways. I do not know if let me see how I can fix that. Oh, what fun, what fun. Let's see. Oh no, I'm not. I'm okay. All right. So I hope that you are having a marvelous Sunday. And this is not Raccoon with Heart. This is Justin with car. So let me just trying to. I do think I'm sideways. My goodness. Let me see if I can switch this. I hate to do that because then I won't have a nice wide lens. I will have a sideways lens, but just a second. I'm going to make you dizzy. Sorry. There we go. Let me just switch it. Let me switch. There we go. All right. So the one thing I didn't want to do is hold you guys up. Okay, so we're going to get started. And I am going to go ahead and color his face first. And I'm going to use E00, E11, and let's see, where's it at? Let's see. Well, I'm going to use these two to get started. Okay. Now, can you guys, if you have a moment, can you tell me where you guys are all from? I am from Southern Indiana, and I'm always wondering where everybody is from. So if you have a moment, just type where you're from. That'd be great. All right, so I'm going to get started with my E00. And what I'm going to do is just go around his face. Let's see. Oh, hi, Gail. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Dawn. Dawn has HI. I think she's saying hi and not Hawaii as being where she's from. So I'm starting with the E00. I'm just going around his face. And it looks a little harsh when you do the face at first. But then it all comes together. So I'm just kind of doing small little flicks and just going around his face. Now it's going to look a little darker because I'm going to go in again and go around his face. And I'm doing this with the E11. So I'm going around, all the way around. And I am making him a little bit darker, a little tan, because he's been playing outside. And now here I'm trying to just do it a little lighter, or thinner, a little thinner. Oop, just trying to see who all's on so I can say hi to people. Let's see. My phone got updated. I don't know if anybody else's phones have gotten updated. So we'll see how everything works. Last time they did the update, I couldn't see comments for quite a bit of the time. All right, so we have people from Florida, Northport, Florida. Oh, how nice. Scotland, from Scotland. And let's see where other people are from. Cynthia, where are you from? Cynthia Rodriguez, where are you from? Oh, you know, I've lived in 36 states myself, so I'm always interested where people are from. And that sounds like an awful lot, doesn't it? But I've lived in 36 states. So I'm just pulling this out. This is my E00. Just kind of pulling it out a little bit more, like this. I'm looking around because I think I left all my markers upstairs other than the ones I was going to use today. Oh, here they are. Because there's actually one more I wanted to use. Let me pull this out. I'm trying to do two things at once. Let's see if anybody else has mentioned where they're from. Kissimmee, Florida. You know, I think when I was little, I went to, is there a spring there that you can float down? Is that in Kissimmee, Florida? That you can take an inner tube and just float down. I'm not sure if that's Kissimmee or not, but I was thinking that was. Okay, I'm going to use the E000, and pull this out a little bit more. Yeah, I was thinking that was Kissimmee, Florida. My dad was taking diving, working on his diving certificate, and we went someplace where we floated down this river with inner tubes, and he was scuba diving the whole way, and that was part of his test, was scuba diving down this river. Okay, so I'm just going across because I want his face to be lighter in the middle. When we do his hair, it will soften up this darker line. And I'm not much of a dark line person myself, but you know, there's no right or wrong way. Everybody has their own style. So let's see. Oh, Blue Springs. It might be Blue Springs. You know, I was a child, I was a teenager, and it's hard for me, having lived in so many places, to remember exact names of places. So it might be Blue Springs. That was one of my, I just loved it. Oh, Jacqueline, your poor hand. Oh, yes, I do seem to have a little bit of a cut on my hand. I didn't notice that. Thank you for pointing that out. I didn't notice that. Huh. Something must have happened. A plate fell out of my kitchen cabinet, and I did hurt my hand right here, but I don't know what happened there. Sorry. I would have put a band-aid on it. I'm so sorry. That's awful looking. I'm just softening up. I don't want him to have rosy cheeks. So I'm just softening it up a little bit around the edges, and I'm using the E00, and I'm just flicking across again one more time. This side of his cheek came out a little bit further than I would like, but it's okay. We're gonna blend it in. See, I'm pushing towards, so I'm blending it in, and I'm going across, and we will he'll look much better when we color his hair. And so I am taking I'm going to do his neck while I'm here, and I'm just reaching behind me to get a diaper wipe and cleaning up my hand a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm so sorry. I would have put a band-aid on. But I need to get like a little intercom so I can call my husband and have him run down here when I need something. So I'm just like that. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and do his arms while we're at it. Come on down. We'll do his hair in just a moment. He's got a little spot right over there. And a little bit right there. And this is Justin with Carr, and I have the link on my page. And when I do my blog, I'll update my blog. I will add all the colors that I am using, and the link where Justin, lives on the Paper Nest Doll site. And this is a digi image. I printed him at 3 inches, and I love digi images because you can print them any size you want. Let's go ahead and do, I think I can take this off because we've got his face and his arms done. Let's go ahead and do his shoes while I'm right here. So I'm going to use W2, W1, and W00. And also, I'm going to use N4. So I'm going to use that too. He is cute, Sandra. Sandra, where are you? You're from like the Poconos area, right? She is from the Poconos area. Some people I know because I remember when they tell me let's see. Oh, Edgewood, Maryland. Is it snowing in Edgewood right now? We have sleet here. We have not had a very cold winter. We really haven't had a really cold winter in a long time. There was one winter where we had missed school for 22 days. They shut down the schools, and it used to be considered an act of God. And after that year, I'm using the W1, after that year they changed it, and now kids have to make up their school days. But at that time, kids did not. And now kids they're starting this where they can get online and make up or do their schoolwork so they don't have to make up the school days at the end of the year, which is really, really nice, W0, if you have internet. We are a rural area, and lots of people do not have internet, which is the only the downside with that. They're supposed to, you know, like there's a grant trying to bring in wireless to more rural areas, but still, if you can't afford a computer, that's a problem. We're actually, the 6 county area is considered illiteracy row. So we have a lot of people, a lot of very low income. So the good and bad about having technology, good and bad. If you can get it, great, and if you can't, then it's not wonderful. That's the, you know, a digital divide there. So, okay, so we have his shoes done. Let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit more. There we go. It's a little bit of a delay, but you'll see I'm zooming in just a little bit more. Now I'm going to use the N4, which is neutral gray, and I'm going to do, see the soles of his shoes. So I'm just doing the soles right here of his shoes, and then I'm going to do a second little layer towards the back like this, a little second layer, a little bit right here, just to do a little bit of shading. So another, see, I did a third, kind of make it a little heavier. There we go. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh, such an adorable image. All right, let's see if anybody else has told me other places that they are from. Oh, you have a storm going. Oh, you had a couple of inches on Friday. Wow. Yeah, I used to love snow, but I don't anymore. All right, so we are now going to do his, let's do his car. And so I'm using G02 and G03, and then I'm also using B00 and BG000 for the windows of the car. And then I'm going to use the warm grays for the tires and my cool grays for the bumper. So I'm just doing it back here like this, and then I come around. And this is going to be a fun little card for a little boy, or I guess for a grown boy. Sort of reminds me of my 11-year-old with the curly hair. So cute. And these stamps are actually, the themes of them are Christina Young's children, but he reminds me of mine. So, okay, I'm going to pull this out. So you just gently pull it out. There's not a big difference in the greens. We're going to go over it a second time. It's kind of a small little area. It's okay. See, there we go. And then I'm going to go back in with my G03 and do a little bit more right in here, over here by his hand. See, just a little bit more. So we have a little bit of shading going on, just to give it a little bit of dimension. So, and then back again, just a smidge right here, just a little smidge, not a whole lot, just a little smidge. The more layers you put on, I think it looks better. The more depth you give to your coloring. So, and if you don't have all the colors, I don't have all of them, then you can do multiple layers to try to get the look you're wanting, or you can blend your markers together, touch them together to get another color. So see, you can still kind of blend, just kind of pull it out, work it a little harder if you don't have all the colors. So see, it works okay. All right, so now I'm going to take my warm grays again, and I'm going to take my, I'm actually going to take my W1 and just my W00. And let's see. Hiya, let's see. Is Christine on? town? I don't know. I think Christine's at a stamping event, you know, which is very, very fun. Hand holding car at front, Miss Jacqueline. Oh, so here we go. It's Justin, I believe, holding car. Justin with car, I think. I might have said the name wrong. I'm sorry. I have the link on my page. So I'm just going around. Then I'm going to go again, and I'm actually going to pick up the W2 now and kind of pull it down a little bit, just a little bit around here. Because tires are usually darker, right, than the rest of the car, a little darker. I mean, rest of the car. Tires are usually a little darker color. So I am trying to make the tires look a little bit darker. But it's a toy. It's not a real car. So there we go. And I've tried to see underneath. I tried to make it look darker right here underneath. There we go. Now we're going to do the windows. So I'm going to take my BG00. So I'm just going to go in right in here and right here. Kind of like made like an L and a C. Sort of like an L and a C. And we don't want a lot of ink, so I'm just doing it one time. Kind of pulling it out. There we go. There we go. So then I'm going to put these off to the side because we're not going to use the blue again. And I'm going to get out my cool gray. And so I'm using my C0 and my C4. And this is for the like bumper, this bumper right here. Just putting a little bit. Doesn't take a lot, just a little bit. And I'm gonna pull it out. So I'm pulling it out, and then I'm kind of pushing it up on the top. I'm pushing it down because I don't want it to blend out. So here I do, and these I didn't. So there we go. All right. I feel like I'm zipping through. Okay. Now, I was debating between doing his shirt in blue. Let's see. Was it blue that I did? I had a red stripe, and I was thinking of changing this shirt to a gold, more of an orangey color. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do an orangey color because I had blue pants and a blue stripe. Oh, I had his shirt done in red, but I'm thinking about doing his shirt in orange. So actually, I'll let you guys choose. So either the orange or the red. So I'll let you guys choose. So let's see what a couple of people say. That's his hand. What's his hand? Oh, that is his hand. I thought it was his bumper. Oh my gosh. We'll have to fix that. I thought that was the bumper, like the towing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We'll fix it. Oh my goodness. We will fix it. Okay, what color do you think I should? Everybody's laughing. Hey, accidents happen. It's okay, but we can fix it. It's not a problem. So, yeah, now it's a bumper. What do you think? Orange or red? Orange or red? I'll show you how we fix his hand. I'm going to take my blender, which is really more of a bleacher, not a blender. And what I'm going to do, I'm just lightening it up. It's not a problem. You know, accidents happen. See, I'm lightening it up. I'm going to let it dry while we do his shirt. I'll let it dry. And then I'll go in and do his hand in skin color. Oh my gosh. See? You guys keep me straight. All right, what do you think for his shirt? Orange or red? I'll let you guys... Orange, okay. So we're going to do orange. And what we're going to do is a blue stripe. So I'm going to use B93, B91, and B97 because I want them to match his... I want the stripe to match his jeans. So let's go ahead and do the stripe. I'm doing the lightest color first. So I'm pulling it out. And you pull it out the furthest. And then I'm going to go in with the medium. And some people color dark to light, and some people color light to dark. Everybody has their own style. And to be honest, I go back and forth. I don't really stick to one. I just kind of go back and forth between the two. It just depends what my image is. So I'm going back in with the medium, and I'm going to pull that out a little bit further this time. See, a little bit further. And then I'm going to go in with my light, which is the B91, and just pull it across. See? Just kind of pull it across from the end out. There we go. And that kind of gives it a nice little rounded dimension. All right, so let's do the orange. I'm doing a YR18, Y38, and YR04. So that is what I am using. I actually have YR07 here too. Let me see. I think that's what I'm going to use. I think. We'll see. So I'm going to start with my lightest, which is going to be this YR07. And, you know, I didn't do this ahead of time because I had done his shirt in a different color. So we'll see how it comes out. So I'm just going around where I want a little bit, kind of, I don't know what you might call this. Just kind of laying down the color a little bit, because we're going to go in with the darker color. So just kind of laying out the color with the light color. How's that? Trying to think of a good word to use. You know, I teach English, so I'm often having to come up with words for my students, so I should do a little bit better. Okay, so that was my YR07, and then I've got this 04. I'm going to kind of work it with these two colors just to see where we're going. Yeah. See how it's going to look. Yeah, see, I almost like to start, almost wish I had started with my lighter color here. There we go. I'm going to go back in. Now I'm going to go in with my YR18, which this is a yellow, yellow-red, but it makes, you know, a pretty orange. One of the colleges I went to, the school colors were orange and blue. Savannah State College, orange and blue. But they have gone through a name change because they became part of the University of Georgia system. So I don't know if they keep their colors or if they had to pick up different colors. I don't know how that works. But we had the most horrendous gym suits. The orange was not flattering. Okay, so I'm just going to shoot across. See, shoot it across there. And in here and right here. Kind of blend it a little bit more because the oranges are a stronger color. So I'm just kind of, there we go. I think that makes more of a hard line. So we're just going to shoot it across and right here. A little bit. There we go. See, I almost feel like that looks like a hard line right here. So let's try to work that out. If you do a hard line, it's very hard to get it out. So there we go. And over in here. There we go. And a little bit more there. And you can go back over your image as many times as you want. So let's highlight his, like underneath his arms a little bit more. And kind of down here on the side. There we go. A little bit over here. Kind of talking to myself, sorry. If you have any questions, please ask them. I love to hear from you. And there's several of us on Dawn G Designs. She is, I love orange too. She will be going live at 6 tonight. All right, so let's do his blue jeans. So we'll do these in the BG 91, 97, and let me see, where did my marker go to? Uh-oh, I had a third one out here. BG 97, 91, oh here it is, 93. So that is what we're going to do. And let's see, if you have any questions, just feel free to answer them. There's lots of us on here that will be happy to answer them. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. So I'm going to start with my lighter color, and I am going to go from the sides. Now, it might be easier if you turn your paper. And that's what I do if I wasn't doing a live. I would turn this paper. But I don't want to make you guys dizzy. And I know that does make people dizzy. So I'm trying to do it kind of in an awkward position. So what I'm doing is just pulling out, see, with the lighter color. I'm just working my way up his pants. And then we're going to go in with the medium color. So just kind of working my way. And then I'm going to take the 93 and not go as far. So I'm just doing the same thing. Not going to go as far. Working down the sides. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Oh, I'm so surprised you're on. I did do an image for you the other night. I'm so sorry. I got my days all mixed up. I had a report at work, and I turned it in, and it wasn't due to the following week, and the report that was due, I didn't get done, because I had my days all mixed up, so I apologize. I really apologize. But Andrea has beautiful images too. Oh my goodness. And so now I'm going to go with my darker, my 97, and I'm starting on the side, and I'm not going as far, but I am going where I want to add a little bit of highlight. See, with the pants, where the seams are at. And then just kind of going in here, and down here on the bottom, and over in here. And I'm gonna put this down around the sides, and just, if you do harsh lines, it's really hard to get them out. So I am going to go ahead and turn them just a little bit. I'll keep him turned as I do this, I think. And then we'll do his hair. He's got pretty curly hair. And sometimes hair can be a bit tricky, but we'll do our best here. So I'm just going down, see the sides. You gotta be patient. There we go. And now I'm gonna go back with my medium. I'm just gonna pull this out, and this is my 93. And just kind of pull it out like this. It is a cute image that you could either give to your son, grandson, nephew, husband, brother, you know, whoever you want. You know, if somebody's into cars, it really doesn't matter their age. It'd be a cute birthday card. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my lighter color, which is my B91. Well, it might be a little bit out of frame. And I'm just going to pull this across and kind of blend it. Pull it across. Now I'm going to go over here, just kind of pull this out because it's a little heavy. Pull it across, a little heavy right in here. So just kind of pull it across. There we go. There we go. Now remember, these are jeans, so they're gonna, I always think my jeans look a little like darker in some places and lighter in some. There we go. So I'm gonna take my medium, which is my 93, and I'm just gonna kind of blend this together a little bit, like this, marry it together. Just kind of pull it across just a little bit more, like so. And then a little bit over here, a little bit over here. See, here we go. A little bit more. A little bit like that. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. And so I want to make sure I put my caps on the right thing. Now I'm going to take my darker color right here where his little pocket is, and right over here on the side. Just kind of accenting this a little bit. There we go. And right over here. A little bit more over there. There we go. Sometimes I take pencils and do my shading. Okay, so now we're going to tackle his hair. And hair is always a challenge, but we're gonna tackle it here. He's got pretty hair. Okay, I definitely take my lighter when I do hair first. Let's see. Oh, is Christine on? Hi, Christine. Love coloring your... Oh, you know what? Andrea colored a paper nest doll. Yes, it was beautiful. Oh, my gosh. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm just doing... See where he... this is where he has a part. So I'm just kind of... This is my lighter color. This is E71. And to be honest, I love brunette hair. So I'm just going around the edges a little bit. I do love brunette hair. And I also love, I guess it's strawberry blonde. I always thought of it as red, but I think maybe it was really, maybe it's strawberry blonde. So I'm just kind of going around where he has kind of curly hair, and I'm flicking it out the best I can, because I normally turn my paper as I color. And I really do recommend you turn your paper, because you can damage your wrist if you don't. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with my E74, which is my medium color. And I'm just going to flick it out. And flick it out. You know, and hair takes a lot of work. So I'm coming down here with my medium color back behind his neck. And just flicking it out. So we're just going to flick it out. And I'm trying to kind of follow where Christine has already drawn pretty waves at. Just trying to follow what she's already done. And I'm pulling it out, flicking it out, and over in here too. I hope my hand's not in your way. And let's see. Let's see. What did someone say? Oh, Jacqueline, you make it look so easy. No. You know what? Sandra is just so, I just appreciate Sandra. She makes me feel so good. All the time. All the people that follow. We have a lot of people that follow. Like Fatima and Gail, and of course Dawn, Sharon, Stephanie, who is a great card maker. Stephanie, she does some beautiful cards. I mean, there's a lot of people that follow. Robin, there's a, trying to think of all the names of people that follow. Lots and lots of people follow. So I'm just pulling that out, and we're going to work the hair up quite a bit because, you know, we want it to look good. So now I'm taking the lighter, and I'm just kind of pulling it, and I'm going to go over it a few times because I want to pull it out a bit. And I'm trying to leave some white, just a little bit, so in the end I can do some highlighting. And I had someone tell me that, I think it was Sharon, I think, told me it looked like my son. And it does. Sometimes he pops in and says, hello. If you were on the other night, he said, hello. But he thought you could see him, and he was all dressed up. So I'm going to, but you couldn't see him. Just going to go in and just flick it, kind of flick it. And I want to I'm trying to squiggle. Is that a word? Trying to squiggle so that we kind of keep some of the curls. So I'm going to go back again to my medium. And just kind of bring it out a little bit where there's curls. It's a, you know, you've got to work it. You've got to work when you do hair. And this is curly hair. So, you know, you got to try to work the curls because you want to kind of keep that definition. So that is what I'm trying to do, is keep that definition. This is going to be a cute card when we get done. I feel like I kind of zipped through it though. Oh, we still got to fix his hand. Now I'm going to go back into my lighter color, and I'm going to pull out where I have the medium. Hope you can still see. I think I'm pushing my paper up. See, I want to kind of, actually what I'm doing is like when I do folds, where you do the dark and then you're going over it on the sides with the medium and then your light. So really with curly hair, that is what I'm really doing, the same way I do my folds. So there we go. So pretty happy with that. Now let's try to fix his hand. I'm so glad you guys told me that was his hand. Yes, it is his hand now. That is so funny because I have colored him because I made a card with him before. And I made it a bumper. Like a towing thing. There we go. So now it's his hand. And see, we were able to fix that because we used our blending pen. So now I am going to go in with Y00 and my blending pen. And I am going to, I'm going to tilt him just a little bit. I'm just going to go around him just a little bit, all the way around him. I wanted to kind of give him a glow. Now, because his shirt's orange, and I had done his shirt in red before, I'm not sure how it's going to look exactly, but it's okay. We're just going to go with it. So I'm just going around and pulling it out because I want to give him a little bit of a glow. And so I'm going to go in here, just pulling it out, and then we're going to use the blending pen. Just keep pulling it out. I set my marker on the paper and it made a little impression of the cap. Don't set your markers on the paper. Lesson learned. So next time we won't do that. Hopefully people don't notice it. All right, so I made it a little heavier on this other side because he's leaning. And I'm going to take my blender pen and just pull it on out. See, I'm pulling it on out all the way around. I'm not going as far as I did with my yellow, all the way to the edge, but I'm wanting to pull it so that it kind of pulls it out. When it dries, it kind of lightens it up, pulls it out to the white, and it keeps it a heavier yellow closer to him. And you can do this in any color you want. If you want to, and you don't have to do the whole image. If you just want to highlight part of a character, you can. Just kind of wherever you want. So I'm just pulling it out like so. And then it'll dry and it'll fade it out a little bit. And that kind of adds a little bit to them. And then I am going to take my E00. Let me pull them up just a little bit. I hope I don't get them out of frame. And I'm going over here by his feet. Like this. Okay. This is, I'm going to set this one aside. This is the one I need to fill. And I want it heavier by his feet. I want my shading heavier by his feet and less, less as we go down. So just like that. A little bit more right there. So heavier up here and heavier right underneath his feet. And I'm just about out. I wouldn't rub it quite so hard. Now, same thing. I'm just going to pull this out. So I'm just kind of pulling it out so it fades it out a little bit to white. And when it dries, it fades it out just a little bit. There we go. Isn't he a cute, cute image? Now, I'm going to take my medium and do a little bit right here where he's got the squiggles. See? But I am not going to do it all the way down here because when I did it down here, it made it look like he had ponytails. All right, so there he is. There he is. Isn't he cute? Now we're going to assemble our card. And I am making a 6x6 card tonight. I have this paper. I wish you guys could see it. I'm not using it on this card, but it's like, I don't know. It's not felt. Oh my gosh, it just feels so good. I don't know. We gotta figure out something to be able to use it on. I just had to show you because it came out of the same pack of paper. I'm using an Echo pack of paper. And oh my gosh, that sheet is so nice. So I am making a 6x6 card. And I cut my paper out 6x6. And then this is about a little more than 1/8 of an inch around, a little bit more. So we're gonna, oh, let me zoom out. Is that the right word? Zoom out. Let me see if you can see better when I do that. So there's a little bit of a delay. Let me see. There we go. There you go. I think you can see better now. Okay. I don't know why I flipped that over, because I could put glue on that side. It's exactly the same paper, but I always do that. I always flip it. I don't know why. It's so funny. Let me grab my other. This is Art Glitter Glue, and I love it. That bottle, I need to have my husband help me clean out the nozzle. Well, I don't know what I'm kidding. I'll ask my husband to clean out the nozzle because it keeps stopping up. I can get it to work for a few seconds. I want to make sure that, yep. I made a card last night for a blog challenge, but it doesn't happen for a couple of weeks, where I'm a guest designer, and after I got my card done, I realized I had my card upside down, so I'm going to have to fix that. So, oh, this is not Echo Park. This is Doodlebug paper. Doodlebug paper. I'm sorry. I thought it was Echo Park, but it's Doodlebug, which is also awful cute. It's called Racing Stripes, and it's Doodlebug. And I just thought it was so appropriate for this image. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it there. Oop. I'm trying to check and see if anybody has any comments. And then I cut a mat for my image. Let me pull it out. Let me see, where did I set my mat? I truly have one. Here it is, I think. Yep, there's my mat. Sorry. Oh, I hope you guys aren't. I do love the color, Sandra. I love the bright colors. I love, you know, I love making all the little girl images and things, but I also love these boy cards. I think they're cute. All right, so what I'm going to do is, let me see, let me find my, what I'm going to do, let me see. I am using chipboard for my image. Chipboard. Sorry, I kind of got a little bit of mess off to the side of me. This is chipboard, and I already have it. A few things cut out. I had them. Let me see, where did I set them? So I'm going to put these off to the side, and then I had one to put here on the top. But I didn't have Happy Birthday in the chipboard, and I really would. Oh, here they are. I really wish I had Happy Birthday. I had made a chipboard. What I did is, I'll show you what I did. This paper had, see, like little note paper. So I cut out the note paper and I matted it. And then I put the cute little chipboard. But I didn't have one that said Happy Birthday, and I wish I did. So what I decided is I'm going to use the boat and the drill. The boat and the drill. And then put Let's Play up here. But if I had a chipboard one, I would like to have had Happy Birthday. I just think that would have been so cute. You know, it's fun to color. I love coloring. It really makes, I don't know, relieves stress. Relieves stress. I'm trying to eyeball it. It really relieves stress. So we're going to use this one and this one. And then I'll save these two for another project. And I'm going to keep looking for chipboard that has Happy Birthday that's in these pretty primary colors. See, I think like this. And then this one like this. Just making a fun card. So coloring is fun, and then figuring out how you want your cards, the layout. Now I have this on a little bit crooked. I don't know if I can fix it or not. I'm going to pull that off and recut this because, see, I had it on there crooked. So let me show you. I just take my glue, my art glitter glue, and put it on the corner here like this. And I had it on there crooked. There we go. And then I just take my scissors And I want to use the right ones. I'm going to use these ones. I am not good at cutting straight. So I try to find longer ones so that it helps me. Because if I use shorter, then it will not be straight. All right. And so I'm going to try to, there we go. See, and I thought I'd just put that right there. Let's play. Oop. Okay, there we go. So we're going to do let's play. And then I am going to keep looking for a happy birthday sentiment because I think that would be so perfect on this card. And then I'm going to give this to my 11-year-old for his birthday. There we go. Because I do think that this looks like my Caleb. So I want to find chipboard that says happy birthday to add down here. That is what I want to do. Now see, my marker made an impression right here. See, so I'm just adding my blender pen to see if it'll come up. And if it won't come up, then what I can do is I could add, like, cut this down and add like a little square with the ball right over there to kind of cover up where my marker did that. So if I just had happy birthday right here in the chipboard, I think that would be so cute. And this chipboard set, let me see if I have it near me. It's, here it is. It's called Toy Box by Cartabella. And see, they have all sorts of cute little pieces. I picked it up at Tuesday morning and have hung on to it until I can use it again. So there we go. Isn't that a cute paper nest doll image? I just think it's very cute. He will love it when is his birthday? His birthday is actually October. You know what happened last year on his birthday? I made a card with the superheroes. It was a paper nest doll with the superheroes. It is, I think, the best card I ever made in my entire life. I made it for him, and I put it away, and I've never found it again. I put it away someplace safe, and I have not found it. So I'm hoping one day I find it so that I can give it to him, because I truly think it was the best card I have ever made in my entire life. There we go. So this is Justin holding car, or with car. I have the link on my page, and it's a paper nest doll. I just think he is just the cutest little image. I love the curly hair, and curly hair is a little harder to work with. You have to, you know, do zigs and try really hard. Very cute. Add numbers to the part of the lid marked. Add numbers to the part of the lid marked. Oh yes, I could add numbers. Yes, that's a good idea. I could add, like, when he's 12, I can add 12 right there. That's what I'll do. I'll put 12. Oh, that's a good idea, Sharon. I'll add the number 12. And actually, even this paper pack, this paper, here's the Doodlebug paper. It actually comes with numbers. So I could probably do that. Oh, that paper I said I like has a velvet finish. That's what it is. And it was so cool. All right. Yeah, see, here's the numbers, and then I'll let you guys go. It comes with numbers, so I could cut that out. I could find the 12. Yep. I could, and it's even on paper, little paper. I could cut that out and add it right there. Ah, perfect idea. Well, thank you for joining me, and don't forget that Dawn is on tonight at 6 if you want to follow another live. And I think Gail is on. Stamping with Gail Sue. I think Gail might have changed the name of her page, though. And then I'm on again on Thursday at 7 p.m. with another cute image. And I will see you guys later. And thank you for joining me. And thank you for telling me where you're from. I always love to know who's watching and where they're from. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.